If you look at the Mavericks, pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition? You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Now ball. Pass to Irving. From the arc. Smith with the rebound. Here's Jaquez on the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
B.A., his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Ball no good. And so George will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And Billups gets it to go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And it's Ball off the drive. Outside Irving. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Pass to Butler. George outside. Launches it. Here's Billups. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Dallas. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Miller. Here's Gafford. Here he goes. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Pass to Miller. Right side Irving. This one for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Back to George. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Irving. Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter here. George scanning the floor. Here's the pick. Pass to Jaquez. Puts it up from 17. Here's Billups. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Here's Billups Following the score by Dallas. George outside. There's the three. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And here are the Heat now. Here's Billups. He's got 5. Releases. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Lively. Back to Ball. Here's Lively, covered by Smith. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jaquez. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Ball. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
High post Young. Love the open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings. At the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Here's Coffey. And again, it's Miami converting.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
To the paint. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And the bucket is good.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
Pass to Miller. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he buries his first look.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Exum. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And he banks in the layup.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
On the wing, Rozier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, I think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
The Mavericks making a switch here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Right side, Irving. Beyond the arc. Coffey grabs a board. Miami dominating the game. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Outside Young. Pass to Love. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Love's got 5 now.
Love gives you another guy who can extend the defense, can go down low and score. Give the man credit for what he brings to this team.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through with big moments.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And we've got 1:18 left in the half. Outside Love. Three-pointer, no good. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 16. Inside. Outside for Irving. No one near him. Again, Dallas.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
There's a screen by Love. Over to the wing. The three. Lively grabs the miss. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That one a little long.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Rozier from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Irving. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
His ability to freeze the defender and then take off. Kyrie makes plays that others just can't.
And so it's the Miami Heat now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Young has got the ball here for Miami. They led the game at one point by 20. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Here's Young, driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 8.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Washington. Now Gafford. Ball left side. Here's Irving. And Rozier pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Young. Here's Coffey. Outside for Rozier. Young way outside. Young missing again.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Pass to Rozier. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Rozier's got his second basket.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Ball. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the basket by Coffey.
firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Gafford. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Gafford's got 6 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Picked by Smith. Driving to the basket. Butler on the wing. Here's Billups. Here's Jaquez. 6 points for him. Spins. Three-pointer Rozier. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Irving. To the paint. Here's Washington. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
B.A. heart and the way he competes out there, it is infectious. Jimmy challenges his teammates to raise their level of effort. And coaches, they love Jimmy Butler.
George, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
It's almost too easy for Paul George inside. He gets right in close and converts.
Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Down low. Here's Ball. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Gafford. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And so Ball nails both of them. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Butler. Back to George. And so it's the Miami Heat continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the chart. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. George with the block.
This is what you love about PG at the defensive end. The length instincts. What a block.
And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Back to ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And it's Washington missing. Here's Billups. Pass to George. Takes it inside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Back to ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's George with the drive. And the Heat call time here. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Hardaway grabs the board. The steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The three hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
George outside. 4-3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Irving. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Here's Jaquez. Back to George. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Irving for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Kleber outside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Miller. Jacks up a three. Love grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And it's Miami's ball. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown